Hello, this is Sansomi and we're playing City Skylines. So let's continue with our little city here, this suburban area that I'm working on. I think I'm going to be reconstructing these areas here because I think if I get everything to work right, it's going to be too much people in too small place, so that it's going to be really congested with traffic here when things hit the fan, as they say. So gonna be doing some little tweaks here and there and try to make this a little better place perhaps. So yeah, let's see what we can do here, shall we? Let's get the game. It is a little nervous. I'm getting a little nervous about just tearing down everything here and building it from scratch. I only have 500,000, so it's gonna be a problem if things doesn't work out the way I want it to. But let's just pause the game and just tear it all down. Oh, I changed the volume. I think we have a little too loud. Let's take it down a notch to 5% here, so you can hear me. Well, feels like it's the same volume, but whatever. Let's get rid of these. And let's get rid of the roads. Like that. Now that's one area. Now for the other one. I'm so sorry, people, tearing down your houses. Don't get too mad at me, please. Well, I want to change a bit. I mean, this is sort of how it looks in Sweden with well, it was not this cleared version, but this is how it probably looks. A bit of a look from the suburbia, not suburbia perhaps, but in some of the in Sweden, many places there is not roads. You walk. Well, never mind. Let's just try to make something pretty here. I don't really know what I was about to say there, so. But now I need to. I'm going to change the road that I'm using as well to this one. First of all, I think perhaps we can get the volume down, so to speak. Let's make a something like that, perhaps even further. I'm thinking this could be a connection for all of the different housings here. And let's go down here and then connect this one and only that one. I know it sounds a bit dangerous to have it like this, but bear with me. I hope we're going to get this fixed. And I'm not talking about fixing the cat. Now, whatever. Now I want to find out a way to place the house here with minimum yeah, whatchamacallit, contact with, doing as little harm as possible to this road and its yeah, that road and its what it needs to be doing. So perhaps we could have something like that, and then we go 2 out and we have 1 here, and then we go 2 and we have 1 here, like that. Now this might look a bit strange, but bear with me. I'm gonna try and put something like 4 and do 4, and we do 4. Then we take this one again and we build it quite large this time, like that, and not maybe like that, and like that. Now you know why I'm doing the parking here, but yeah, I don't know the problems I did get when I did build the sort of thing that you saw before, so to speak, the house project that I built before. The problems I did have with that was quite extensive. Let's see, we can do like that, yes, and then that. Let's just see if we can get this to look any... Oh, wait a minute, I just figured something out here that could look cool. Those houses, you know, these houses, not those houses, could look really good playing on the fact that it is in a corner like that. I want it like that, and then we place 1 there and 1 there. That looks good. Can't do it there though. And then there and there. And there. Nice. These are nice looking. I'm actually considering maybe I could just continue with these instead of placing this one. I need to be this one if I'm... Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have a space in between to have that. Yeah, I need that park road, that pedestrian place there. So let's just do like this to get that out of the way. Yeah. And on the other side. Let's see. That looks okay, for me anyway. Let's go on with this. Let's continue. I want that one. No. I do not want that one. I want that one. And then I want that one. Now, I'm hoping this will be more efficient for the road and stuff instead of those that I did have, which wasn't very efficient, to be honest. I did experiment a bit, and I did build some during this day. I have built some of it, and it was a nightmare once I got everything up. So, but I did find out a little more info on other stuff, which I'm gonna be showing off today. We're just gonna have to wait until I get this thingamajig finished here. This is never the most fun thing, but it's necessary for people if you want people to move into your city. So, do I want something here? No, I actually don't, because I have some other plans for that. But that is something that things looks a bit better. Now, something else I want to do is these houses. Or these humongous houses. I'm gonna be flattening out a bit further out here, and I'm gonna be making so that whatchamacallit, my brain freezes up. I'm gonna flatten the terrain here so we can move those houses a bit further out, and by doing that we can have a little one-way road going from here up here and down there, so that these houses isn't placed against this road and starts to just pour out cars and stuff like that. It's very annoying. So for me, I don't like it when I think I'm gonna do this actually, and have a bit of a strange thing there. Then maybe we could be doing this. Let's Control A, not R. Sometimes I just get Swedish words in, which is very weird. I have the opposite. In my youth, I have the opposite effect. I have had very hard time finding the Swedish word for a lot of things. So for me, English was in some strange way a bit better. And now I find myself saying a lot of Swedish words, even though I'm trying to speak English here. But anyway, now let's see, we have built this thingamajig, and we want to let's see, I don't want segment because then it's, and then we mark all of these nodes. See if we can find every node. Sometimes they are a bit messy, they are a bit naughty and gives you a problem to find them, especially with these quays. I don't know why, I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that right, but never mind. I say quay, you may say quay or whatever, but I say quay. So there we all have, then we have every knot on that one, and we put it on that height. Yeah, that's something I find Okay, oh, there was one nod. You see, they can be very annoying and hiding from you. Like that. Like another one. Oh my god. It's a mess here. Oh, another one? How crappy am I? Don't answer that, please. I don't want to know. Anyway, then there we have that finished. Now we want to move these houses. So let's do that. And I want to move it pretty much to be something like that. And we do have I want something like that. Now how should I make this last one? Should I just place it so that it goes quite straight with the others, like that. Now we're done with that as well. Now we need to find a road, and I was thinking this road, and I want it to go from here to here, like that, and I want it to go out there, of course, and I want it to go in maybe from this place here. It can go up here. Yeah, up there and out there, and I want to actually see if I can take it there and just make a road that goes out like perhaps like that. I don't know if this will work, but I was thinking about placing something there. An elderly care. Oh, it can't. It doesn't fit. It fits there. Let's place it there, and we can move it with move it, so to speak. We can move everything with move it. Let's say move it, and we pull this one down, and we pull this one down. This will be okay. Now we need segment back. So let's do like that. And then we take the whole elderly care center. I wonder if the Golden Girls was in that one. Oh well. Maybe not. Anyway, there we go. I want to reach 11,000 people today, and so that I can get the railroad working. That would be nice. And let's see if we've done anything good here now. I'm still missing something. Yeah, I don't think that the cars should be allowed to go into these. Let's put on shift and turn off from the entire lane here, because I want them to go into the parking, and they won't do that. This one is needed to be letting cars be so that they can get into the parking spaces, of course. So let's place parking spaces, and then we need pedestrians to be able to walk out on these. So let's see what we can find. Go here and here, and we need those big ones. Now let's see. I'm having a very good. Let's see if we can't get it doing like this instead. Move it. I want to mark that one. Ooh. Line up our object to this one. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, it's irritating when they set position. No. So is there no possibility line up objects to that? But no, it didn't, did it? Or maybe it did. Let's copy it and see if we get something. No, it didn't. You can see down in the corner that it is not aligned up with. I know the Move It tool had that before, where you could just take that away. You could mark this one, and then you could. This is slope up. This is just the height. This is rotate randomly, rotate at center, rotate in place. This is not line up object, is what I thought it would be. And then you just pressed on the thing, but no, nothing happens. It just disappears, doesn't it? Line up object. But why? Why? Irritating, very irritating. That was such a neat, such a brilliant piece of. It was such nah. I have no strength in me to figure that out if it's broken or if I'm broken. Let's see if this is enough. There will be a little space left. Oh crap, I think that one got a double click. And it's hard to find it. Let's just try with Move It then. Yeah, as I expected, it sounded like a double click there. So, do we want something else here? Let's have a parking for a handicapped person here. I really should be out here perhaps. Yeah. Like that. I'm satisfied with that. That's the first one. Oh, there's already cars in it. Where did they come from? I haven't started the game, but alright, let's press it to release the pause. Whoa, loads of people moving around here. They need to get themselves into their new housings. And let's see what happens now then. Oh my god, what floods! Oh my god. Oh, there's it. That's not good. They're gonna die. Oh no, please help us. Well, I can't make the parking space in here until this flooding is over. Let's put it on higher speed and hope that nothing breaks by the floodings. Just cars that are washed away for a while. And people. It's like a little tsunami, I guess. That there is moving in a lot of people. I was thinking that I should not say hell, but I don't think that's a curse word, is it? But you have to guard your tongue now that YouTube is what it is. So, and of course, at the same time, it's correct. You shouldn't be cursing a lot if you want to put it on child friendly. So, yeah, we are getting there. So let's turn off the night cycle here because I can't see anything if it gets too dark. I'm afraid of the dark, mister. Now let's build parking spots here. Now you can see, I mean, it's such an incredibly hard task to just move this stuff so freakishly little so that it lines up with the road. I have absolutely no skill on that. I mean, I feel like I'm moving the mouse so extremely short bit, but it still moves too much and I can't get it straight. So that's where the previous version of Move It was better actually, because that lined up tool did work. I could line this up with, I could line it up with the road and it would be lined up with the road. So yeah, but I just guess we have to do it the hard way. Everything should not be easy. I don't think I'm gonna, or maybe I should be doing something. Maybe electric. No. Electric, you can always go blind. Electric. Maybe electric here in the middle. In the middle. But I think we're gonna get, they're gonna be in the way for the road, so let's not do that. Can we get this one in? We can, but it won't be as pretty. Well, let's do it. It looks alright to me anyway. Let's turn it around. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, it's so hard to... I don't know how you professionals, all these guys that are so incredibly specific with everything that they do. They, as I spoke about in the last episode, these guys that are making these incredible much more detailed cities and in a way that they sort of get everything perfect and lined up everything perfect and everything. I don't get it. I don't understand how they do it. I'm just lost for words, actually. So, but yeah, it's interesting and cool that they exist and that they are getting their time in the spotlight. Let's see what we can do here, if we can line this up. I mean, I'm having a problem with this, and some of the videos that I look upon and so on, they are sort of making it look so easy. Now I don't know if there is some way that you can make it move in lower increments or something like that, but I think it's damn hard this to get it right. So I was just gonna say that I'm gonna leave it like that, but I won't. I feel the need for speed. No, that's what I know. That's not what I feel. I need to make it all the way out. Oh, Christ. Come on. There we go. Tell me I'm done now. Yes. 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 I'm done with the parking anyway. So let's get those walkways, shall we? There should be one here. And there was much rejoicing. And I don't want it to... God damn it. Like that, yes. I can move that with Move It later on, so... Do I want one more? No, I don't need one more. But here, let's see here, we want to have at least 2 here. Do we want 3? No, we don't. Here we might be wanting to have 3 because we have this place left here. Like that, yes. And here we have 2 and 2. 1 and 2. Maybe we have a 3rd one here as well, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. And let's start it here. I'm gonna show something else that I found out. Well, I actually knew about it for quite a while, and I might have been showing it before. But I'm gonna show it to you again because I remembered today how to do it. Let's just like that. Now we have walkways everywhere there. I'm thinking that we might want to have walkways down to that road as well. And we can have that every... The more we can get people to walk, the less of a problem with traffic we will have. I'm thinking maybe we should have a bendy, a curvy road here. Something like that. Could be good. I think that's the bus station there as well, so that would be perfect that they walks out right out to the to that. Anyway, now I'm going to show you what I was going to show you. I'm just going to move this one to get straight with the line up with this, and I'm going to do the same here to line up a bit here. Now I know that they will be able to walk into that, and I'm going to have that lined up there, but you can see that the parking spaces here disappeared. So if I raise the pathway, the parking spaces comes back. That's what I was trying to figure out. I was trying to raise the parking space because I remembered it was something about raising something up, but it was the pathway that you should rise up. We move it so that yeah, it will be visible again with those parking spaces. Now this is a lot of tiny little things that perhaps not everybody's doing, but I think it's important to get it quite straight and neat. So that's why I'm doing it like that. I think that one is quite good actually. And we go like that, and we go up like that. Let's do this one as well, and we go like that. This gun can be a little further into it, I guess. And this one, and we can pull it back a little. And this one, that's where we get to see everything. And then, oh crap. I do have a little problem that I forget that I need to first mark the thing that I want to move, and then I'm gonna move it. I just want to move it, so I just put my mouse over it and pull. I did it again there, but let's see here now. It seems like it is 3 times that I have to press page up every time to get these pedestrian to be high enough to show the pathways or the pedestrians walkway there. So let's try it here as well. Yes, 3 this time as well. That time and what? Yes. Yes. Yes, and the last couple of tries here now. Like that. Like that. And like that. Great, finally, that's done. Let's make it run a bit here and see what will happen. I think these are going to get pretty filled up actually, these parking spots. So yeah, all the handicap spaces is filled up at once. Nice, nice, nice. Quite a good amount of people is moving in. We now have 9,000 people. Now, I said I had a little plan for this, and I'm gonna do it now. And the plan is actually to get this to 45, and then we go. Just lower the place. Just lower it everything here. Like that, all the way until the roads. And I'm gonna tell you in a while why. I'm just gonna do everything first. And now I'm going into water, and you can see this is way too big. So I pull this down to something like 3. I place it. Remember to have the game paused when you do this, because if I didn't have it on pause now, this would immediately flood everything. So, and I start with just filling up a little halfway or something like that, because there's a big chance it will be flooded anyway. So I'm just going to, I want it quite high. I want the level to be quite close to the actual land level, but I don't want it to flood over, so let's just leave it filling up here for a while. Now the good thing about water and placing water pretty close to where you have housing is that water is a great land value raiser. Placing small dams and stuff like that, or ponds or whatever you want to call it, do raise the land value, and you're gonna show you the land value on these houses once we get this done. Let's raise it a bit. I almost raised it too much there. I might have raised it too much. I forgot to pause it. I should have paused it before I did raise it, but yeah, let's hope it wasn't too much. I have it on quite a small amount of pressing out water, so well, we do have floodings here, as I said, out in the end of the places here, but there's still a little higher than I want it to be, so. But I'm gonna pause it so that I can just try to get it right there. I want it there. It's quite high actually, but I want it there. And let's just let it flood then. Anyway, we are now 9,500 people in the city, and how does it look? 43, yeah, there's 32. And this is what I want you to see. Look at the land value here close to the water. Extremely good, and very cool for me, I think. Now, I was thinking about something else actually, but then I would destroy all those, and I don't want that, so I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to do that. If I do that, I'm going to do that off camera for sure. But I want to change this road. I'm getting tired of this road, especially because of that it's only 2 lanes, and it's actually in a very high density place and stuff like that. It doesn't really make my... And another thing is also that I have found, yeah, well, I think about it, but I have found a way to get palm trees on that one as the new one that I am going to place. You can see that I'm going to use this one here, 6 line, instead of those 4-lane roads that I have, and then I'm gonna be changing the trees. I'm gonna have those single straight palm trees, both right and left, and I want the lamps to be not that. I think I want some industrial light. That's pretty good light in the night, and I'm thinking that we might be trying to get some pictures or at least some views of this city in the night light. Yeah, it's higher up here. There it is. Like that. And this mod is quite cool. It says that it is taking a lot of power from the computer, so I wouldn't recommend it if you don't have a really good computer. But yeah, I think it's cool that you can change the trees, and I know the old one could do that as well, but I haven't been able to do that for a very long time, and this interface is actually really cool, especially where you can see the trees now. And yeah, I think this looks better than the ones that they on that road, so to speak. So let's just change this up here all the way. I'm actually thinking about that I should be, let's see, well, it's not as beautiful, the bridge is not as beautiful, that's for sure. Maybe we should be able to highway. We can change the pillars, that's all. Unfortunately, but yeah, it looks okay, and we get those 6 lines, and yeah, we'll just have to be satisfied with that, won't we? This is reminding me or making me think of all the movies and stuff from that you've seen that is from Hollywood and Florida and stuff, and those places, Miami Vice and whatever, and Beverly Hills Cop. Anyway, gonna do this all the way. This is probably going to get lost there, yes, the walkway. That's a shame. And I did something lost there as well. I think it was the fence to the park. So let's remember to give that back. And then we go all the way out here, like that. Yeah, I think that's a better road. It looks nicer, cleaner. So, no worries, no great loss. Yeah, it was a bit of the fence that did get wrecked here. So let's build that again then, like that. And then we need the move it mod to move this closer, I think. And then we need to bend this one to go out a bit here. So we have that back as well. And yeah, the traffic seems to be floating quite nicely now. Actually, doesn't seem to have any problems. What I need to do now is move this bus station here, in here. Not just for fun, but move it in here. I don't know why is this such a huge problem now? Why are they going in there and in there? I haven't told them to have a station there. How did that happen? I don't want them to go to the old people. Very weird. And if I wanted that to go in there, I would have chosen to perhaps draw it from this side here and let them go in. Maybe I should. Yeah, the old people need a bus stop as well, like that. Go from the university to the elder care center and boogie all night long. Now that's raised. Oh, we're close to the amount of citizens so that we can start playing around with the train. The money though, we are losing money, something incredible. Let's raise the taxes to 11 and see if we will get more money or less people. Like that. We need, oh, it's the office, they need office and industry, and I don't think we can, yeah, we can do some office. Let's make some offices here. Office buildings. Yeah, here they plop up. And so we will get. Now I think this is ridiculous to have here, so this is going to go away once we are going to start the work on the city center in there. This is just now to raise this work status without actually needing to use every single spot with offices here, but yeah, there we go. I built a lot of office space here, and looking at it, 8 workers in this one, 13 workers in that one, and we look at this one, 420 workers. Holy smokes. So, and the good thing about office things is that they don't create so much traffic. That's the good thing. You don't have any lorries that needs to drop off goods. You don't have, well, you don't have anything like that, and that's good. Now we're getting a bit of a problem here, I can see, and we're getting a bit of a problem there, I can see. So it's something that we need to work on. Sorry about that. Now I'm thinking about that. Yeah. I think I want them to be able to do a turnaround here. So let's just place a little road. Let's see if we can't do some palm trees on this one as well. Let's have it the straight one so it doesn't bend over the road or something like that. I'm not going to update, we want to do something good here. And the lighting, should we have that same industrial light? This one, and there. And we just, but we don't want it elevated. We don't want a bridge here. Why is it giving me a bridge? What in God's name? It's gotta be because of the water that I have. Maybe I... no. Let's do... flatten this out then. Let's give it back. And then we pull this one back here. Just so, like that. Should be enough. I hope. Let's see. And let's just have a second look that we still have those things marked up, and we just have it 10 like that. Yeah. Looks great. And now, what I was going to say is that I want to do something about this intersection here, and since they can now turn around in that road that I built, I want them only to be able to go to that, and I want that one to go in there, want that one to go in there, I want that one to go in any of the lanes actually, and I want that one to go in there, and then I want that one to go straight ahead, and I want that one to be able to go in there. Alright. So now, most people are going to choose the middle here, but what I want to do here is take this and do a sort of... no, that's something happened there. Yeah, because this is, of course, lined up at the same place, and let's add... now this, I love this mod. This is, of course, let's have like that. Yes, and then if you come from that way, you also have all three. Sorry about that, that's my security camera, probably an animal running around outside. I'm just gonna have a look at it. Some motion detected. It's just a spider or something coming in the way of the lens. Anyway, I'm gonna turn off all of those signs. Just let me start up the telephone, and I'm going to turn off all the sound on it, then we can get back to the game. There's nothing that I need to change here because nothing is going out from there, everything is going in. So when this is green, this could be green all the time. No matter what, this is always going to be green, because this is just letting the cars out into this lane here. So the things that it's going to be different is that these lights are going to be green, or these lights are going to be green. So let's make all these greens and all those are red, and we add it, but we don't want it to be 1 and 1. I think I want it to be 3. No, that's not 3. What happened there? 3. What the Christ name is this then? 3. No, something is definitely wrong here. I don't know what. Yeah, it is 3. It says 3, and let's have at most 10. And we edit. It says 3, okay. 10, save. And then we add stop, then this are supposed to turn red and these are supposed to be green, and 3 and 10 as well. And let's just start that, and we can't get the traffic out because there is something holding it up a little further away. But I think this is a good start, but perhaps let's stop it. Stop, I said stop. And we take 10 to 20. Save and edit here. And we have 10 to 20. And we save that. And let's start it. And we close that. Now we want this one here then. No bus stop here, no. So let's do like this. This one is only for people turning. And these two here is going straight forward. This one goes there and there. I hope that I have placed. Oh, I'm gonna need to check something in the options is here as well. When it comes to that traffic manager, you can see that I have a whole lot of mods and gameplay. No policy. Bus may ignore lane arrows. Which hopefully will make it so that now that I have forced this lane to go in here, this bus doesn't have to go round the entire thing just to get through, so to speak. So now we have all the lanes that how we want them in this one. Now perhaps I don't think I need any lighting. I don't think I need a light here, traffic light. Let's see what's going on further down. Holy smoke, they can't come out. It's still not here that the problem lies. I guess the problem lies here. Yes, here's the problem. It's backed up and something immense here. And I need to fix this in some way. Let's see what we can do to get this fixed then. Because this is not going to be easy, that's for sure. But how are we gonna fix that? That's scary. Why do I have such problems here? Everyone is going straight out, aren't they? It's going... Let's see, do I have... Oh crap, I need to have a higher... Since the palm trees are that high, I need to have the roundabout. Let's start with that. Let's start with one problem at a time, and let's start with raising this bridge so that the palm trees, they might very well be left to be in the this is a very slim or whatever roundabout, I must say. Don't know if you call it slim, but oh, there is another nod right there. Would be scary to drive on a roundabout that had that sort of effect. But yeah, going to be a little. I wouldn't want to drive here at the winter, but let's try and raise that up a bit to get it a little more. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change something here, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to pause the game and place a 2-lane road there. And I'm going to, of course, as always, you have to have made up your mind before you get into the roundabout. And once you get into the roundabout, you go down there. And you go in here because you could do there. Well, you could do there because they need to go there if they want to get off there. Perhaps they shouldn't be going there because they shouldn't be going back. I don't want them to go back into the industrial area from there. Like that. That's a bit of a shame that I didn't count on that actually. But I'm considering maybe I should just make a different road under here and pull it down again, because it doesn't look good this high. So maybe have a road without trees in between here and only have 2 lanes on it. First of all, there isn't very much traffic running on it, so yeah, it shouldn't be a problem when you think of that. But yeah, let's just we take away all these as well. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and find something nice so that I can lower the bridge, this roundabout again, because it doesn't look good to me. I don't know what you say, but for me that looks horrible, to be honest. With those high pillars and the steep roads and stuff like that, I don't fancy it at all. So we need to find a road type like that, or like that. We could have we could actually even go with something like that and try to find some tulips or something else, like something really short, like a Washington palm, short or tall. Let's try that one. Let's see what we have for lighting here as well. We might want to have a little smaller light. Are those small? Let's have a look. Yeah, those are quite small or short. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And yeah, I'm satisfied with that, I must say. Short lamps so that it doesn't require anything. Now let's see if we can find a good height on the bridge again. As I said, I don't like it when it is that high, and I don't like it when they have to sort of drive up a mountain to get to this place. So let's mark every node, and we object height, and we take that height, and let's take that one, and slope object. I don't know. This is the same here, that you should I pull it or what? How do I get slope objects to work then? I press it, and I should be able to press 2 nodes. This This thing is probably a bit broken. So, but let's do it manually then, like that, I guess. Yeah. Let's see them go down to the right level again then. Whee! Should be a little better this, but we don't know. Let's see. Traffic is getting a little bit, they are getting out of the industrial area here now, which is important for so that these people can get into the industrial area and so that everything can get fixed up. And oh, holy smokes, we are in trouble, lads. That's not good. We need to get this traffic working or we are in big trouble. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. I have no idea what's been... this is, of course, a big worrying sign, not signed. Oh my god. And I'm losing money pretty quick. I'm not really sure how I am supposed to, because it's backed up all the way back here. Things were going so great, I thought. And look at this. Should I try it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just clear the traffic and see if the economy race goes up from above. From that, we need to get garbage and everything sorted out here. So I'm getting nervous now. I don't want this to be the end of our newly started city here. Well, that broke. The industrial places are tearing down and they're building up again. We are closing in on going even, Steven. So let's hope we can get even Steven without getting into any traffic problems again. It is looking a bit better, but I'm still worried here. It is a lot of traffic coming into this industrial area, that's for sure. Now this has helped up a little bit as well. Here comes a loads of industry trucks and stuff. This is not a good thing either, I guess. And it's something that I need to fix actually. And the way I intend to fix this is actually, well, while we still have some money, I'm gonna do like this. That's just a small one, yes. So let's continue. Come on, come on, come on, lads. There we go. And we upgrade this, but let's not be... Let's have a double here. This could be fun to see what that looks like. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And what this helps me with, I'm going to show that now as well, is that when we can dedicate lanes here now, and we want this one to be able to go there, there, or there. This one to go there, there, or there. This one to go there, that one to go there or there. And this one should pretty much be able to go there, there, and there. Now, since most of the traffic is turning right here from the roundabout, it should be okay for them to go into this, because most of the lorries coming from that way, or the traffic coming from that way, goes up and not straight forward. So that's going to be that lane, and then this one, they go. So let's take away that one as well. Let's see what happens. Well, typically now they of course turn out to that place, but yeah, it's a little better. I think we got rid of, no, we didn't get rid of any traffic there. Holy smoke, that's a load of traffic coming there from there. Well, maybe it's quite irritating that they come here and they go out there when they come from that place. So I think if you come from this place here and you don't turn into here, you should not be able to turn into here. So let's turn that off. Don't you agree with me? I think it should be common sense that you don't drive into that lane, because then why did you leave the highway? Now let's see what happens. They all drive down there, okay. Tricky little monsters, aren't they? Maybe they shouldn't even be allowed to go down here then, because that's not what I had in mind, that they were going to cheat again. God damn it. You're not allowed to go down there either. If you've been stupid enough to get into that lane, you'll have to go straight ahead. And I guess you're gonna go around a roundabout and come back. No, they don't do that. That's good, that's good. Keep that going. Good, lads. And they stopped coming here. They're all going back there and, yeah, coming here to go out to the roundabout. That's a lot of weird people, I must say. Lots of weirdness. The traffic is weird in this game for some reason. Why would they choose to go that way around when they want to go in this? I see no point in that, going that way and then go, when you can go straight forward and go into the roundabout. Oh, I think I know why. Because in this lane you can't go all the way around. That must be it. I'm the one that is a bit of a stupid sod at the moment. So maybe if I do like that, and they... But they still keep coming and going there, and then, yeah, they're still morons. I get a bit frustrated about that. Let's see, you're only allowed to move down there when you come on that road. Will they continue to go that way, or they'll have to drive quite a long bit to get down there and come back and then go out here? Personally, I would choose to go straight ahead so that I can enter into this roundabout at once. Now there was one smart. There's another smart one. Good. I guess perhaps maybe it's working correctly now. No. We're still in a need of money. Let's see if we can't. I've been getting hung up on that place there. Let's start to try and build more industries here then. See if we can get more money into the city. This is getting very serious, I guess. Don't like this at all. It just raises, doesn't go down. What the crap's name is happening in my city? The last thing I was expecting was to have financial problems. There we go, we're on... No, losing money again. God. The traffic is flowing quite nicely here now. So that's not a problem, I guess. So, what can be the problem now? Let's try and get some more commercial stuff built here then, along this nice little road. Let's see if that can help our financial situation, because now we're losing a lot of money again, and I have no idea why. It's very frustrating. I don't know what it is that I have created. What kind of monster did I create to get to take all that money? Well, maybe I can do something about the budget here now that I mention it. The power, maybe not needed to cost that much. Let's pull it down to 50 and see if we still have, yeah, we still have a good amount of surplus when it comes to that. We do not have a good amount of surplus, but we're making money now. Phew, I thought we were gonna lose it there. But we're back on the good side and we are ready to fight again. I'm not giving up that 80, that's for sure. I showed them. Now I want some warehouse, I think. Oh, small city, 11,000 people. We can't build very much of the... We can't build any trains at the moment since we don't have any money. But it's good that we are making money again. Very good, actually. But yeah. Nice that we have trains now. Good, good. Unique buildings. Chirps launch site, winter market. Oh yeah. Let's see. As I said, I want a large warehouse. No, can't fit that one in there. Can't even fit that one in there. We'll have to be satisfied with something like this. Well, let's be satisfied with something like this then. And we only have commercial zone and goods at the moment, so that's all we're gonna be storing here at the moment. Now that we have grown to a new sort of city, we have lost the speed, so I turn off this on the speed again. Or raise the speed again, perhaps I should say. Anyway, now let's say we have 8%. Now, I do want a large warehouse here as well. Let's see if the place has water. No, it doesn't. Oh, no, it does not. I don't know what is the right way to pronunciate that, but I hope I did it right. Let's go all the way out here and let's go. There we go. Now I want a large warehouse. if I can afford it. It looks like I can. Place it there, and I want that to be with commercial goods as well. Let's see if that is anything. We got 18,000, 19,000. Maybe we can get our finances back on track. But it's, yeah, it's a tough situation we were in there. I was a bit scared, to be honest. Let's see, what do we have? Where do we have? Well, we have paid off the loan, so that's okay then. Yeah, good, good, good. We have paid off the loan again. So no problems there then. But we didn't get a loan, we did get some financial backing, didn't we? The bankruptcy stuff isn't a loan. That's right. Let's do like something here now. I'm gonna move this closer to the end of the road here. And I'm gonna be doing something here to... Let's underground. And when we get, I want this one, and I want one here. I want one here. And I actually want one here and here. And I'm gonna show you why that is. I'm just gonna, yeah, that is, I think that is correct. And yeah, let's just make it like that, shall we? And I'm gonna connect them up. Now these are underground elevators, as you probably know, especially if you've seen me play in my old videos, where I love these because, oh crap, I could just when I, at the same time as I did press the button, I could feel that we jumped up and all was lost. Can't take it too quickly here because it's so easy to for anything to move. I mean, especially when you're close to water. If you don't pause the game, you bounce up and down, and you wonder what the Christ name is happening here. And yeah, so I'm not recommending that. That's for sure. Now we have a walkway for them to walk in and out of these, between these two sides, so to speak. And that is something that is going to be important, especially in the future. But I want to build some roads, some pathway here as well. Like that. And there's not much, they can't go there. Sounds like dolphins somewhere here. Why would there be dolphins around here? Or whatever. Let's see if there's any other way they can go. No. That's a weird animal sound. Sounds like a dolphin or whale or something like that. Let's make that go all the way and make that go all the way. Like that. Oh, we're in the money. 28,000. We're back, lads. We're back. I almost feel like crying. So happy. Well, maybe not crying, but I am happy about being that we managed to get back on track with our finances here, because it is a pain in the neck when you get, I hate that you can't get it better than that, some crack in it. But I need to do it because this is horrible. These blue thingamajig that they create here. And there's only one way to fix it. And that is pavement. And let's say we'll take this round here. And I will place it out here, and I will move it instead, because if I like that, let's see, so we covered up all the blue, yes, we can't see down underground now, so let's copy it, because we need one, as you could see there as well. So let's place that one there, and we should be good. Now it looks good as well. You can see here, this is what I'm talking about. This is what we were covering up. You can see down into the blue under. You don't want to fall into those sinkholes. So, and you sort of need to cover up. I do think that you need to cover up with pavement like this first, because you don't want to have grass sticking out of the pavement. I think that looks even worse, so that's why I'm doing this. Let's see how we want to do this, or how I want to do this. Let's just do it like this, like that. And then we go back into this, and we use the same method. We place it here, out here first. And then we go into move it. We can take that away. We're going to move it, and we move it until it looks good. I think it looks good there. And then we copy it, and we place one on this side as well. And voila! It's pretty, it's concrete, or yeah, pavement, whatever you want to call it, it's done anyway. So now they can walk from both sides of the industrial area, and they can walk between these two roads here. And why I've done that is because I want to build a metro here once the financial situation allows me to do that. 83, 84, with loads of commercial goods. You can see there's starting to be a demand for everything, which is nice, since we want to build up this city. Let's see if we can afford. Well, it doesn't look like we can afford to build the train station. Double, because I think that station that I want is called double something. It doesn't look like it is. That's weird. Or is it here? Double track cargo station. This is the one I want, but I can't afford it because it costs 75,000. That's going to take a while to get my hands on that amount of money. That was a sad thing. Well, we'll just have to wait then. Not much more to do, is there, lads? Now here, let's see, that's 100% full, so I guess they're not buying the goods as much as I was wishing for. I love this. I actually learned about it today because I got annoyed, and the thing that I got annoyed about most of all is when you have these sort of intersection. I mean, this lane here, why should it even stop? There's no reason for it to stop, to be honest. Now I can see that it is stopping, so I'm gonna take away all of these. I don't want them to be able to walk across the street, and I'm gonna take a look at. We haven't placed our timing here, so we're gonna do that. But first of all, I'm gonna show you what I mean. This one should always go out there, shouldn't it? And then this one can go to all three of them. Doesn't really matter where they go. And this one can always go in there. And then we have one that goes straight ahead. And we can have, no, they're only coming out from there, that's right. So we have this, we don't need that to go there. And then we have that one. And in this side, we want that one to go down here, of course. And we want this one to go, no, I don't want it to go there actually. I want it to go there. And I want this one, which is not going in there, to go there. Now this one, let's pause it now if any buses comes. We want it to go there, there, and there. Quite honestly, I don't think I want it there, by the way. No, I do not want it to go there, because, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I want to go there. Because I want that lane as well to always be green. That means that the traffic that wants to turn right here will be able to have green lights constantly and do not have to stop here. Same for this one. This will have a green light all the time, and this is why I needed to find out how this timed traffic light was working, because it was driving me crazy that I couldn't make those rules, and now I can, and I'm gonna show you how I do it if you don't already know it. I take this and I choose the junction and I set up time lights. Now we get this, and we get these four place of thingamajigs here. We're gonna add steps so that we get change mod in here as well, or mode. And we want to have, well, we only need that. This, we only need that. And this one, we only need that one. And this one, well, we only need that one, to be honest. So when this one can go, this one can go, because this arrow here tells me that this lane here is going to be green, so they can drive when it is in this current setting. That one is also that this one can go from this lane here down to this lane here, and it's green for them, but it's red for everybody else here. And we're gonna start with letting these lads get out, so to speak, and then we're gonna have to place a time. And as the traffic situation is now, I don't think that we need more than 5 seconds to 10 seconds. So if there's loads of traffic, because I have this more waiting than driving default, it will at least take 5 seconds and letting the traffic out. If there is more traffic in that lane coming out, it will continue to be green up until 10 seconds, and after that it will change what I do take for the next choice. So let's add that situation. You can see that what the situation is. So let's add that, and then we take add step. This is what's going to happen after those 10 seconds have gone. Then we're gonna have to do that into red, and I'm gonna let this one go forward. And since this one is not crossing the road, I'm gonna let this one go as well, because that's the arrow for these two lanes, that they're going straight forward. So that could be green as well, of course. And yeah, I'm gonna set the same time for now. You're gonna have to tweak that a bit to your own liking, of course. You'll see where the traffic backs up, where you need to let them go further, longer, and where that you need to let them go shorter time limits. So yeah, we have that, and we add that situation. Then we add step. We take away, that needs to be red now, because we're going to have a green for these cars here to go into this lane here. And as I've set it up, I've set it up that it can choose any of the 3 lanes. That means that these lads cannot go, because then it will be crashing into each other. But this one can still go right, this one can go right, and this one now can go over left here to all these. So we choose that, and then we take another add step. Then we of course make it red light for that one, and we can choose both green here, so that this lane will end up down here and these two will go straight over, while still this one goes right down here and this one still goes right out. So those two here, we haven't changed that a single time. So that traffic will just flow every single time, which is an amazing thing if you think about it. Now, if you don't do anything, it's going to work like a ordinary traffic light right now, but you press start here and things will happen. So you can now see which of the lights is letting traffic out, and you can see where it builds up and stuff like that. You can see that maybe this one needs to be allowed to have a little longer flow before, or this one. I don't really know actually, but it feels like these two here is the ones that maybe get a bit backed up with traffic. So then you just wait here and see. You can see that's number 2. So when you do it, I would recommend to do it in a fashion that I did. I did it counterclockwise. You can do it clockwise or whatever, that you just choose what's going to happen to that one first, and then the next one, and then the next, so that you know that I started on this one, so I know that when this traffic is going out, I know that that's number 1, and then I went counterclockwise, so I know that when this one turns green, it's number 2. So I can edit number 2 here. I can change this, let's say 10 to 15 instead, which will, and I save that, which will raise the amount of time that the light will stay green. And I do the same thing with this one here, the second one, and then let the other two should still have 5 to 10 seconds. So let's press start here again, and let's unpause the game, and let's see what happens. Now you see that this stays green a little longer, and now this will stay green a little longer, and here we go. I think this looks like it's releasing all the traffic every time. Let's see if it can. Yeah, it did release all the traffic down there as well. So at the moment this works perfectly, and you can see every car have got the time to get out of there. And if it not, you can just add more time to it and it will be fine. So that's how that works, the time traffic lights. And you can actually mark more than one crossing if you want to combine, so that let's say that you want to have both these traffic lights, you want to have combinations of situation, and then you just set things up in both. You change these as used here and there, and you just change the times and stuff like that, and it works really good. I love it now, and I've just learned it today, which yeah, I was very frustrated and irritated about not being able to have a right turn constantly, that you, because you didn't had to, I mean, traffic from this side didn't have to go into this lane here, since I don't have any real buildings or anything. I have a bus station, but the bus comes from this lane here, and even if the bus did come from this side here, I could just, since I've told the bus that they can ignore the lane arrows, they can come from this lane and they can go in here anyway. So sure, there would be, in real life, there would probably be a couple of crashes when the buses came, but it isn't a problem in this game. It's just something really nice and cool, and I'm really pleased with that, actually. And I recommend it to if you didn't get what I was talking about, and how it, if you didn't get it from me, how it worked. There is still some great tutorials out there. There is I think his name was Green Gemini, which made a very long and good tutorials on how everything works in that President Manager thingamajig. Every little box here he checked and talked about, and I'm very happy that he talked a lot about this, because that's something that I've been wanting to learn, and I just pressed the button on it, and I don't understand anything of it. But when you when you look at the tutorial, I hope you did find it easy when I go through it. But if not, as I said, Green Gemini, and you're gonna be handling that without problems, because it's very easy when you finally get the right person or the right information about how it works. So very easy. And now another tip that I can do, there is this one, manual traffic lights. Now manual traffic lights, it might sound stupid. Okay, everybody's red. I press that one. Oh, I release everything there, and I stop that one, and I release that one. Oh, okay. So do I have to stay here? Now this function, for me anyway, is a function that you try out and you find out how you can, what the traffic is going to happen when you do release. You can see how much traffic there was that was going to be released there. So no, it's not going to stay when you close it, so to speak, and you don't want to stay in an intersection. That is, for me, is to check and to tweak and to find out what you need to do in order for the intersection to work, and then you use the time traffic lights to execute what you got the feel from in the manual traffic lights, so to speak. And yeah, that's all I had to say about that. But it was a very, very enriching and very interesting tutorials to look at and to learn about that, because it really made my day, so to speak. Because yeah, I've been wanting to do that for years, to be honest, but I haven't found how to do it, and I haven't really searched for a tutorial either, so I don't know why, actually, to be honest. I just accepted, well, then there is something I can't use, but one should not accept that. One should take action and find out how to do the best of it. And that's what I've done today, and I hope I have shown you how to use it, and I hope you learn to use it good here. You can see here that this is working quite well here as well, in this timed that we made here, and that the traffic, since it's always only turning right here, I could have made some other actions, but then I would have wanted to have at least a four-way street here. I could do a four-way street here, and in that way have the right lane so that always is green, because that's one of the things that I always look to have, is that you should always be able to do that right turn, which you have here, and if you don't cross the traffic, it is of course the best way. And but I'm getting a bit interested in making another try here to actually widen this road here, and actually doing some other, letting the traffic from this street here actually go left as well, and straight ahead, of course, to get into the elderly center and everything like that. And if I widen it, I will have this right lane be able to be green all the time as well, which would be good. So let's just do it, should we? Let's let the problem start down here instead. So we want a 4-lane road, and I want these. I feel like these are pretty roads, and let's see what we have. What trees did we choose? Yeah, that was that road. Yes, it was. Let's have some tulips this time. Let's see how that looks. Well, that was not very pretty. Weeping willows. I love weeping willows. They're not as pretty in this game, I would say, but in real life I think they are some of the most beautiful trees that I've ever seen. I mean, this looks better. I think I'm going to choose that one. As I said, weeping willows, I love those trees. I think there's not many trees that beat the look of that tree. So let's do that. We have done that now. Maybe we need to find another angle, because this might be a little problem. Nah, it won't be. The tree won't be in the way. But the road is fixed. Now we're doing everything else in presidential. Let's have this one always go there, as I said, and this one goes straight ahead, and we can have it even go in every section there, because we have to stop all the traffic in this line in order for them to go right anyway, to be able to let this traffic out here, so that then they can just as well be allowed to choose any of the lanes. Now, something else that I have forgotten here that I want to do, I'm gonna show you what that is. It's when you're in here, you can have, let's see if I can find that again, overlays here, yes. Connected lanes. I want that to be marked in the, because that means when you start up the mod, you can see all these. You don't have to press that in order to see it every time. And now you can easily use this one, and I'm gonna actually delete both of them. And let's see, we're gonna add step, and we're gonna change mode here. We're gonna do like this because those two, we're gonna stop that. So we're gonna let this one run. We're gonna let that one be green as well, of course. So all the lines on this one is going. That means that these two can't go, but that one can. And it means that this one can't go, but this one can. So let's add that, 10 to 15 seconds. Let's start with a 10 to 15 seconds, like that. Then we turn off, when we add step, sorry, and add step, we're gonna turn off, no, not straight ahead, we don't need to turn that off. We need to turn off turning to this side here, and we need to turn off everything, that's for sure. I forgot that we're gonna have to turn, and this is going to be green. So now they're all away and driving, but this can still be red or green, so because these can still go straight down here. It's just that none of these can drive anywhere at the moment because they need to cross the road here. So we add that, and we add another step. That one we want to be green all the time, and now it's time for this lane to go out to both sides here. And this one is always going to be able to go, so to speak. So, and we add that. Yeah, we can't press these. So now we just turn the speed up here, or unpause the game, and we start it. So it's green there. It's green there. And it's green there. Oh, I love it. I could watch this forever. Well, maybe not forever, but I could watch this a long time. I love it. I love this, actually. But you can see that this traffic is backed up here, so I think this lane here needs more time in the traffic. I don't want parked cars here. And if you don't know about this, you can do park restrictions as well. So no parked cars on my streets. But as you can see, the traffic is backed up here, so we do need to give these people more time. And I think that was number 1, wasn't it? So let's get into this again. And we go like that. Yeah, and we stop it. And we edit number 1, which is this one, yes. And I guess we're gonna go for 15. I mean, we're gonna go 15 to 25 seconds. And we're gonna have to see if that helps. Why isn't the cars... Why did they stop there? That was just ridiculous. That didn't go. Let's see if they go this time then. Yes, 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 yeah. No, why do they stop there? It's green, god damn it. And nobody's going to crack. That's weird. I do not know why they're stopping. Maybe it's because... Oh, I can see why they're stopping. I have forgotten to do something that I always love to do in these intersections, which speed up things. Take away the possibility for pedestrians to walk across. Now they don't stop. And no, they did. Oh well. I did my best. But it still backs up here. It's still loads of traffic here again from this. Oh crap. I need to find a way for this to work in a good way. Oh, and I don't know how. Maybe we should give it even more time. Let's see what we can do about that. Oh crap. Let's go in, let's stop it, let's edit, let's give it 25 to 35 seconds. Might be giving problems in this lane here, but yeah, we need to get rid of the traffic here so that why are you going out? Why are you stopping now? Why? Just go, goddammit! Oh well. Maybe we can edit this as well to change it from 5 to 10 instead of 10 to 15, which will give them less of a time, which will mean that we will be quicker back to green from them. Why? Yeah, now I see. They're backed up here. So, yeah. And they're backed up here. Might be quite irritating in the way that maybe I should take away this possibility, because they only need to be able to turn here now. They don't need to be able to turn to this side. So let's do that, shall we? No, not that. This one. Take away that one. Why is a bus going in there? What kind of nonsense is that? Give me a break, will ya? Why are you going in there? You don't need to follow the lane arrows. I mean, how irritated do I have to get? Why are you not listening to me? Oh crap. Use lane arrow tool, not send policies. Buses may ignore lane arrows. That's what I... Vehicles may enter block junction. I just want the buses to not have to go. They do not have to go down there. So I don't know why he does that. Well, if it's gonna be that problematic, I'm gonna move that one back a bit. Yeah, now it fixed itself there, but then we have two stations so freakishly close to each other that I'm gonna take away one of them, of course. That was kind of unnecessary, to be honest. Let's say we want... Oh, we want... but we don't want that one, we want that one, okay. And we need to get rid of road guidance again. And we do like that, and then we do... let's place that one there, and we go there, and we go there. But we can't have it like that, that looks horrible, so I'm gonna mark that, and I'm gonna pull it back. But I think it's a good idea that they can walk down to the bus station there. That, and we're gonna raise this one, of course. Like that. Yes. We've done it, lads. What the? Maybe I want one to go down here as well. We had one, didn't we? Oh, we remove it, we're not in that one. Let's go. From there, we go there, and we go like that. That's good. And we move that one down there. We have 100,000. Well, but we are losing money again. I don't know why, but we are. Because this is backed up. Oh my god, how backed up is this? Because now this is backed up. Because it's backed up here. Because it's backed up here. What's going on, lads? Why are you giving me such problems? Let's do... one of the things I want to do here, for example, is that, of course, being lane connectors here, because I don't want this one to go any other way than in there. And let's say this one is going to go there or there. That's just the way it is. And then these lads are going to go straight, both of them. This one is going to go straight, and this one is going to go straight, and this one is going to be going in there. So just by making those lines, we shouldn't have traffic in this lane that is going straight ahead. So the traffic that is going to build up here are all want to go in there. And since they probably go in here, they won't be going in here. And that's good. And it will free up so that they can get out there. So now that looks good. This looks not so good because it's a short amount of time that these lads are getting. I think we need to raise the time that they are getting again, because I don't like this. Let's see. Stop. I think it was number 2, wasn't it? Yes. And let's give them 10 to 15 again. And start. These are still getting 25 to 35, so they're getting really long time, so... But maybe that did help a bit to get it a little better. Let's see, maybe we should be taking a bit back on this one. I think I'm gonna do that. Stop editing number 1. Let's go back to 20. to 25. Save and start. Well, at least you'll get to see how this works, and by all the effort that I do here, all the mistakes that I make here, you probably learn something about it, and might help you. I think it's a brilliant add-on, this one, and I know I watched another video today. I think it was Press that had it, that this mod was giving horrible FPS or whatever it's called, and it was lagging the computer a great deal. But I wouldn't be able. I know that several times when that mod has stopped working, when there's come some update or stuff like that, I've quit playing it. I haven't played City Skylines because I didn't get the traffic to work at all, because I didn't have the Presidential Edition here, and the game sort of loses so much when you don't have that mod. So it doesn't matter that it takes a lot of power from the computer. I'm still going to use President or Traffic Manager or whatever you want to call it, because it's so important for me, this mod, very important. And you can see that I have still got lots to learn about it in order to get it to work in a safe way. It looks, to be honest, like we're gonna have to shorten these lads instead. This is not important if these lads don't come out. It's this road that needs to stay clear. So let's shorten the amount of time that these cars are getting in this action. I don't really care if they'll have to stay, if it's backed up there. So let's do 5 to 10 seconds, that's all, in that mode, and then start. I mean, there's still, all the cars that are going right are still going right all the time, so to speak, so that's not a problem. Now you see just a little 5 to 10 seconds, and that's gone, and then the lane from the right, and then the lane from the left, and we get a short period of that one, and we're gone again. So yeah, I think this is probably the way to go. We could even shorten it by a second or two, perhaps. Yeah, could even skim that down a little bit. This number 3. Let's do 2 to 6 seconds. Let's go. Now there won't be very much time for the traffic to go out now, but hopefully it will get rid of the cars that they have. Yeah, they got out, and we might have gotten the traffic to be a little better. I feel that it is not backed up as much, but it does of course back up a bit here, and we are having a bit of problem, of course. Now I think I'm gonna be doing some small stuff more, and after that I'm gonna call it for this time, but I want to do something, and that something is to make a place for something else, and I'm thinking about making it down here somewhere, or maybe here. Maybe this would be a good... No, I know what I want here, so it's not that. Maybe here. Let's see if we can't get the things down here. We need, of course, maintenance for... Well, they can't have it there since it does not fit into the area. It's too big. Let's have it here then. And let's see, so there's water for it. No, of course not. Typical. Let's go 180 degrees and like that. Now there is water for it. Now another thing, of course, that I haven't placed is a maintenance building for the road. That we can have some place here, I think. Like that. And another thing that we don't have, I've totally forgotten about the postal thing. Now I want a big thing in around this area someplace, because I want the big postal office to be, but I can't have it on this road, and I will tell you later why not, but I think I can have it here. This is hard. It's hard to find a place for this big postal thing, but let's place it there. And then we want a couple of smaller ones, of course. I think I want one here, and I want one here. And then I want a one... Should I have it one here, perhaps? That should be able to actually do a lot of good. Let's place one there. And then I want one in here, I think. Like that. Now let's see how that spreads out. I'd totally forgotten about the mail thingamajig. Haven't used it so much in the game, so probably why I've forgotten about it. But now that it is here, let's see what we can build up here. Let's see if we get good coverage over the entire place here. Legend. Okay, is that what they think that I have in coverage now, or what? Probably is. Probably is. Well, that's good then. Postal, it works out there as well in a good manner. So yeah, that's finished. Now we only have 18,000. I thought we were going to make the railway station as well down here, but I guess we'll have to wait for that now again, because of the weekly income is not as high as I was hoping for. Is there anybody viewing and visiting the park? Not many, I must say. 800 activeness, entertainment until total visit until next level. Well, we have more than all those 10,000, so that's, well, that is maxed out, so no wonder. Let's we don't want to raise the amount it costs, so since money is an issue at the moment. This is not looking very good, to be honest. It's backed up really good here. I don't know if they are using this to turn around, because that's not what it is. Oh, did I change this road? I didn't change that road, did I? No? It should be able to go down or come up any cars from that. But the postal office is going down there. And I wonder if they just don't... I think they go down there just to turn around and go back out, and that's a big problem. They are not... Yeah, they need to go to their post office here, which I find very irritating. Let's see if we can't have it on the other side here, and perhaps that won't press them to do those turnarounds. Here we go. And the traffic is starting to go a little better, but this is backed up now, so very strange. Let's see what happens now that the... What in God's name happened there? I moved the postal office and now I'm going 3,000 in debt. I'm losing 3,000. What? Let's take that away. I'm not going to have that at all then. Somebody else is going to have to deliver the mail there. Holy crap. Why is it going so badly? I'm really irritated about this. And this is probably one of the things, of course, that it's backed up here. Like something out of a Disney movie or something. This is the problem when you have so many housing on one street here, so to speak, and I really should be having another way to do this. This is not a good way. Perhaps I should connect every road. This is so frustrating because I'm running out of money as well. So maybe I won't even have time to connect up even one road. It's very frustrating since I've been doing quite greatly, I think, in so many ways here. Let's do like that. So now we'll have to do those pathways again, unfortunately. So very frustrating that we can't, that I start losing money again. I think maybe I should actually try to find a solution to start up a farming industry, and I want it on the other side of this map. I just build up a little town there as well with the farming community and some small houses and stuff like that. Just a little suburban area with some good connections to the highway and stuff like that. I think that's going to be good later on, but for now I just want to go. I just want to make a little better, a little more money, so that I can. Oh, it is there. Okay. That's there as well then. It was this road here, yes, so it should be more of a problem. I think that is all Let's see if that will help at all. Let's see if changing the roads took away. Yes, it did. It took away the opportunity. It took away that I turned off that cars weren't allowed to go there. So now they are. But let's just do like this, because it frustrates the hell out of me. Now this, of course, will start loads of cars going from loads of different places, but I think this could be good. We are losing money, we're making money again. So the thing about traffic jams is that you're going to lose a lot of money. I know that for a fact. I have actually gone bankrupt a couple of times because I've had traffic jams that I haven't been able to solve, and yeah. So let's just hope that we can solve this traffic problem here and get things working and getting the financial situation back on our feet. I wanted to build my railway station back here, so maybe I could make some more money from exporting goods in a quicker way. But no, there had to be some problems. Some problems with the traffic. We couldn't do that, sir. No, bite me. Let's see what happens. We have a high demand for residential at the moment, but I don't want to, which is kind of weird because these are not full, are they? Or filled. No, there's only 20. Well, they are kind of filled. That's weird. We had over 11,000. These are not filled up though. 181 and 160 only. But that's weird, because that's a very attractive place to live. I mean, it's got to be very high in land value. Yeah, extremely high. It shouldn't be very noisy. It is quite noisy. I don't know where all the noise for that one comes from, but yeah. Is it high on crime? Yeah, that one in the middle is. I should be getting this up and running soon as well. That is the heating of the city. We have the electricity, which is no problem at the moment. Even though we have that on 50%. This is how happy they are. They are kind of happy, I should say. Levels of the housings. And traffic. 66 now only. I usually try to find a way to find a flow of 80%. I think that is good enough for me. It's good enough anyway, but there's still some problems when you have 80, but I find it to be good enough. And that's the important thing for me anyway, that it should be good enough for me to get things going. This doesn't look very pretty with all the parked cars and stuff like that here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a road here. And we're gonna use this road again. Does that guy not have any other roads to choose from? Or does he just love that road? The answer is I just love that road. I mean, I'm not the person. I'm not the most in love with warm climate and warm. What should I say? I'm not the one that is extremely fond of summer weather and stuff like that, but I do love palm trees for some reason. I think they are lovely. I think they look very, very, very nice. So it's sort of just for some weird reason they sort of just makes any town or any place just look better with palm trees. Let's just put in that kind of parking there, and then we take away the parking possibility here, like that, and they're all parked over there now, and it looks a little better, a little cleaner, but the movement is not very quick here, I guess. And I suppose he's delivered to some of these and then he just wants to go back. Oh, he should. His delivery was to this thing here. I wonder where he was going to turn. Perhaps out on this island then. Is the parking is not turned off here either? Let's do that. Holding shift and the entire length of the road is turned off. What is this short? There's short places we could turn off parking as well. I wonder what that was, but okay. Now there is no parking allowed there. I think that looks quite good with that little road with walk-through braking abilities, I guess I should call it. Now the traffic is quite alright. Oh, that one has... Let's see what we are up to. 74, so not so far away from having a good traffic. As I call a good traffic is around 80. I do not aim to get any higher than around 80. But here we have a problem. We are backed up all the way here in this industrial area thingamajig, and it's not going to get better, it's just going to get worse. And we need to know why it doesn't move on quicker. I don't know why they're stopping here though. Let's just put this one back on and we turn off. I don't know what that was. God damn it. That was the choosing of lane ability. I want that one to sort of flow. Don't need to stop there. That one is flowing, yes. Let's see what happens now then. Very, very interesting here how all of a sudden the traffic is getting congested, and for just a little while ago it was very, very calm down here at least. Yeah, now it is like hell down here. Oh well, at least we are not losing money at the moment. We are making money, And but I am thinking, I know that we're gonna be putting more strain and more stress on this road when we start our railway station down there. So is that going to be something that will make us bankrupt, or will that function anyway? Or do I need to try and find a way to get a better handle of this situation? I wonder, when I changed that road, maybe I did something but wasn't, maybe some of the, yeah, this one disappeared, but so they shouldn't be able to go straight forward here in that lane, so but they can choose the exact, they can choose any of these lines to go down, but they shouldn't be able to go straight ahead. So now that's stopped anyway, so that's always something. Let's hope that speeds up the traffic just a little, just a smidge. I would be happy if I got it to get a little, just a smidge better. So yeah, it feels like it's starting to get better there actually, but it's still problematic because, let's see, well, there are not enough workers, so I need more people. I'm gonna do something while I'm waiting for the money to get in. This doesn't take any money, what I know about. So. Is that flat? But doesn't look like it's flat. It looks like there's some shadowy thing here that makes it. That's too deep. Yeah, that's good enough, I think. So let's do the same height on the other side. Mark it to height that. And then we're going to find another angle. We're gonna click this one and we're gonna draw it until there. I'm gonna click that one and we're gonna pull it up until there. Now we get a little better view of that. Good. And now I want some palm trees. And I want to place them one on each side for a starter, and then one in the middle. Same on this side, one on each side of these, and then one in the middle. Now, let's see if we can't find something nice. Statue. We don't want McDonald, do we? Ronald McDonald. And that one is way too big. So, how big is that one? Oh, that's way too small. This one? That's way too small as well. And this Ronald McDonald is way too small. This one then is looking perfect actually. Let's place it here because it doesn't seem like it is Let's get it up. Let's take this one and we raise it up. And we need to get us. I'm very frustrated that we can't get any closer when we like that then. And I want it to be centered pretty much, and we can go all the way out to the edge here and try to twist it like we get it there. Then we do a copy of that one. No, I will not have it with his arse showing here, but let's place it. And then we stop with the copying and we turn it around. And I noticed that it's a little too far forward. There we go. That looks good. Close that one. Let's get into camera view so that we can go all the way up to this place and just have a look. And just back up and let's go forward and let's just take a look at that. Now imagine driving here and getting to see that statue. As you can see that this one is not flush with the cement here, so let's bring it down one more step. Like that. Let's have it stick out a little bit. Now let's go into this and see if we are way off or if we are one step off here as well. Yeah, it is floating a bit. So let's go into this one as well then. And bring it down just one press of a button. That's so annoying. Where are those? Is that here in this little pond? No. They're absolutely quiet here. And we go into the industrial area and all of a sudden we hear some freakishly whale sound. No, it's gone at the moment. Oh, that's nice. Oh, well, anyway, you can see that I like that. That they have a statue on that. Could place some flowers or some pots or something like that up there as well, but I don't want to overdo it. I think the statue in itself is a nice touch, and I think I can be satisfied with that. So 53,000. We still have 22,000 to get together in order to be able to build the freakishly long wait for the station. Well, we don't make that much money either. I really wanted to go to bed actually, but I want to just as much. I want to actually have that finished as well. Maybe, just maybe, naughty girls need love to bop bop. No, but maybe the problem about these that they don't get filled up might be that they really can't walk anyway, because they can't cross any of these places. So what I'm gonna do is do my standard thing when I want people to be able to cross the street underground, which is my standard way. And I want them to be able to go someplace here by the station, by the bus station, yes, and I want them to go from here. And before I do anything else, I actually want to do this. That's the kind of road that there is, and I place that one. And I want to place so that they can cross the street here to get to this one. And now I can go into this thing here and choose this pavement path. Go down to 12. And there we go. Let's just stay in this situation for a little while so we can see if they start to use it. Yeah, there people are starting to walk there now. Yeah, good flow of people. Yeah, feels like that's a good thing, and maybe now we can get more people to move into these housings. Because that they all of a sudden can start to walk to places. You have that ugly thingamajig. I think I'm gonna fix that either off camera or in the next episode or something. I don't have the energy to do that now. I'm too tired. And I just want that train station to be fixed, and then I want to go to bed. So that's what I'm waiting for now. Yeah, another thing that I've forgotten, well, I don't know what this costs, but this is something that I haven't. 30,000, I don't want to wait 30,000 more. But a taxi, there's no taxi in the city, which of course is not good. But yeah, we'll guess the buses go here, and the buses do have quite a lot of people in them. These were just started because they wanted people to get to school. Now that's high school is absolutely full. Elementary school is not very full. That's strange. So I'm thinking public library someplace, but I don't want to cluster up the thingamajig, so I'm gonna wait with it. I just want that last 15,000 so that I can build that train station and go to bed. Bear with me, lads. I mean, is this a long episode? Whoa, this might be a very long episode. I see I don't think that I started to recording at once, but I don't think it took very long. Can it be maybe 10 or 20 minutes that is after the... So over 2 hours. Might be a personal record, I don't know. But we've almost run bankrupt a couple of times here, and we've had problems with our traffic, which have become better and better with just little tiny tweaks here and there, and it looks a lot better. Let's see if the result here shows the same. Well, 78. I'm pretty pleased with that, actually, to be honest. I know that I can probably make it work better, but at the moment I'm pretty pleased with that, and I'm just thinking that if I have such a big problem in these tiny areas, these suburban place, then what's going to happen when I start the really big intercity thingamajig? And the problem is that I know I'm gonna have bridges or maybe tunnels and bridges, and but just like the Manhattan, to go in and out on other places. But the main source for entering and exit the city is this weak little thingamajig, and that is gonna be a humongous amount of pressure on this in the beginning, at least, because in the beginning there will only be this one. Now I will try to be making as much one-way streets and stuff like that, trying to make it a bit like Manhattan, where you have one-way streets going up and down, and then you have two-way streets when you going the cross section from right to left, so to speak, and up and down you go one way, with every other row that goes straight up here goes up, and the next one goes down and up and down and up, and then you have the crossing roads in between those are going in both directions, so to speak. So that's what I'm going to try and build, such a grid, but it's going to be a grid, and it's going to be interesting when we come that far, but I think we have a couple of episodes left before we get to that. Now this is where we're going to have the harbor down here. It's going to be the harbor. We're going to have to find a good way where we're going to have the park, and I don't know if we're going to have the zoo inside this island, or if we're going to find some place outside where we, maybe here, it looks quite alright to have a zoo here, and then we have some bridges going over here so that you can come to the zoo, and you have something going down to the zoo from here as well. And yeah, that sounds for me quite cool. 68,069, so we're getting closer to it, but we're not there yet. 77 in traffic flow. I'm very pleased with that, actually. Yeah, I can see that the flow here in the industrial area is quite good at the moment. I hope that will continue, because I really want it to be good. But we're getting closer, lads. Now it's 5,000, 6,000 more, and we have that station. We probably need about 10,000, because we need to do the tracks and everything as well, of course. But I'm hoping that once that is done, we'll get some more money into the city, because that will increase our export. So traffic is flowing on quite nicely. We do have lost a lot of people. We only have 9,500 now, where we were up, what can we be, 11, 12,000. And hopefully it is around here that there is a little less, because the less people there is here. Actually, I think I'm going to be doing something. I'm going to do to mark this as a district. Sorry. I'm going to mark that as a district. And then I'm going to do, this will be Applegate Hills, okay. And then I will do city plannings. We're going to have high-tech housing. We're going to encourage biking. And what's that one? No, let's do that one as well. That's, yep. That should be bringing down the amount of traffic being used here, and pushing up people to actually use the what should we call it, bicycling and walking and stuff like that. Another thing that I think I should be doing before I go is actually getting to place, and I place one there. We go back into this and we have a look here. We might need to move this a little bit more. We sort of wanted to not be able to walk in there. Let's place a fence here again, because that breaks when I do something like that. Let's place, but golly, good golly, Miss Molly, we need to place this right here, and we can put all that back, and we're finished with the park view there. And then we're gonna get this one, and it's going to be flush into the wall there, so that it looks like it's being fastened into that elevator. Now we need the pavement so that they can cross the street here, which I find is very important. 0, -12, and we're gonna go over -12. Sometimes it does just that curve, I don't know why. It is prettier when they are straight, but yeah, can't help it. Now let's see what happens when that is there. Now it's starting to lose money again. Is it the traffic that has gone down? No, it's only 76, so might be the cost of making them not being able to be noisy at the night, and the cost of high-tech the cost of high-tech housing. But that should encourage people to move into the city. So at the same time, I don't know why it should be this problematic, but I fear I lose a lot of money. So I'm gonna, at least until we have that train station, I'm gonna take away the technology, high-tech housing, so we might get more money into the coffin. It doesn't look like it. We're losing money. It's just losing, but it is losing. Now we're making some money. Yeah, it is what it is, and I'm really excited about going to bed and sleep now. I'm extremely tired, but I want to get that station finished, up and running at least, and then it's good night, boys and girls. I'm not gonna be continuing after that, but yeah, I'm gonna be back with a new episode, hopefully. There's a fire in the industrial area. Take care of it. You're good helicopters. Very good helicopters. Action cam. And do some... Where they're moving here, you can see... Oh, they're leaving off some injured people. Oh, meow, 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 meow. That's neat. The fire department is out and trying to get... That's the police. That's the police. I haven't read anything in the news about disturbance in the city. Wonder what that was. Whoa, this is that fire car is almost tipping over. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. I think it's saved the game right there. So that's why that was lagging like it did. Oh, that lorry. Didn't he see and hear the fire truck coming? Here is let's see, what's this? It's the TV studio, or is it the police that do some checking up on people? Here we have the fire department turning off the fire in this building. Good work, lads. You're really good at your work. That's a hearse going to pick up some dead people. I like these views. Find them quite relaxing. That one is a cool one as well when you see it on top like that. Really cool. Now let's have another hearse coming here. I think we're going to be satisfied with the thing that we see here after. This is the fire truck going away here. And we're going to be pleased with that and go back to. We have 72,560, so still a way off from getting our money, but we did lower the speed, it seems. So let's speed up that again, and we're losing money again. God. Well, actually, I do think that there should be some commercial zones so that they can get themselves some food when they're on the lunch break and stuff like that out here in the industrial area. So let's see if this will help our financial bit, our finances a little bit perhaps. Because we really need it now. This is not going as planned. But yeah, we're getting a little more money now. And we're losing money. But we're close. We're very, very close. Be very, very careful. You squeaky wabbit. Just needed something to drink there. 73,000. It's getting close, lads. We're getting there, lads. We're getting there. I can't push it any further, Mr. Spock. No. Then don't. We are the knights who say knee. Oh well, you get tired, you get flamsy, or whatever you call it. You get a bit weird. Let's move this a little bit here, I think. And we raise this up a little bit. And we raise this up a little bit. And that's it there, and we pause the game. Now this might be a stupid decision since we are getting close to actually getting the money to do this thing, but yeah, here goes nothing. Like that. Let's see how that goes. Maybe we should raise that, because I know that we're gonna have to go underneath there, and then we do want some space for the tracks to go under there. 74,000. We are close now. Only 1,000 more lads, and we're losing money again. And we're gaining money. Oh, well, we're jumping up and down like a wallet. Well, it's not like my wallet though. It's mostly empty. But that's the way life is, isn't it? Now 75, we have 75,000. But I want to get a little bit higher. Now 76. Yeah, I hope we can. Let's do like this. And what's it? Durable train track. Yeah, double track cargo station, so no train in the name, but other than that it was okay. Now that's down. Let's go into the train menu here and we get this. I don't have the energy and time to do it in the way I want to. Not enough money. Come on. Don't make me lose money now, please. Stop it. Stop it. Off. We turn it off and we should be making money again. Come on. Don't do this to me. Oh my god. I must be doing something wrong, aren't I? Well, now we make some money. Train track. Can we afford to connect it? Almost. Let's have a stable financial situation before we press. I guess that's it. Not enough money. I want it to be a little closer. Now we just wait for it to stabilize. There we go. And the station should be up and running. Should we start it then? Yeah, let's turn it off and see if we will make money or lose money. We will probably lose money first before we gain any money. Because the weekly cost is 2,000, and of course we haven't gotten the goods to the station yet, so yeah. Here's to making it, lads. Let's do this. I think I'm gonna be doing some high dense commercial zones up there. That's probably the only thing that's in demand. We don't have any industry that's in demand, so but there's no. I don't want to build any residential areas down here, so it'll just have to be commercial zones for to hopefully get some more money in. First train went away there. Let's hope that is a good sign for our financial situation. We are making money now. Really, I usually don't have this problem with the money. I don't know why I have this time actually. I usually build up quite when I start a city. It can be a load of problem getting the finances up, and yeah. But once I start make money, I usually don't have this problem. Usually it just keeps on rolling in after that, and but this time has been a real struggle, and that's in my book very strange. But yeah, let's see what we can do about it. I mean, now we have these as well, but still no luck in getting more money. And now they're starting to back up here, which is not very nice. This can cost us everything if this doesn't move on. I'm thinking maybe I should connect this one to here. But I don't have any money to do that, so it doesn't make any sense then, does it? Do it. Does it? Well. I'm thinking maybe, just for now anyway, I will let this one go there. This one will not be able to go down there. They'll have to go up there if they choose to go around here. Let's see now. Did that speed up the process or what? You know what I'm thinking? I'm actually thinking maybe this should be a one-way street down here. And maybe this should be a one-way street, and maybe this should be a one-way street. And then maybe this should be a one-way street as well then. And just see if we could speed up the process that way. But as I said, I don't have the money to do it, so I had to be taking out a loan in that case. I'm thinking. And I think I will do it before I go bankrupt. Take out a loan for 60,000. Just to be sure. And doing that, we will go in here and we will see what we can find. This one is what I want. And it goes that way, yes. And this one goes that way, perfect. That's the wrong way though. Like that. It becomes a big roundabout. So let's do some arrows as well. This one should be going straight forward. This one should be going down there, and this one should be going down there. That's right. This one should be able to choose whichever lane it wants to go. Let's see here now. This one goes down there. This one goes either there or there. This one can only go there. And here we have, they should actually be able to go down no matter who they are here, shouldn't they? Ooh, This could be problematic. Let's just start with doing like that. And we go from this one. You can choose whatever you want there. This one goes there, this one goes there, and this one you can choose whichever you want to drive in. Let's get this show on the run and see what happens now then. No, they shouldn't be stopping. It's the traffic light there. It shouldn't be a traffic light. It doesn't have to be a traffic light now because they don't. They shouldn't even stop there. I think it would be better if these lights gave way, to be honest. And then we put this in and we do like that. That's the way I want it to be. And now they need to speed up here. So we need to do the same thing here. Yeah, now the traffic is hopefully speeding up a bit here, but we're still losing money. 1,000, whatever it is. I know I said I was going to go to bed, but I don't want to go to bed losing money. I need this to be. We need to be making money before I turn myself in to the authorities. No, but before I go to bed, I want it to be that I'm making money, not losing money. It's very important for me at the moment. Come on, people. Speed up things here and get your act together. We need to make money, not lose money. I'm thinking at the moment it's more important that these people actually get into the roundabout than that these people can continue in the roundabout. So maybe I should change some of the rules here. Perhaps, well, I have put that rule already, but we have this one. Let's change that one and that one. Now they will have to stop in the roundabout because these lights need to go first. And as we see, we are really biting off the line here now, but there's congestion here now. And that's going to stop a lot of the traffic in a while. But I was hoping we could get this line free so that they could start going in there, but it doesn't look like that, does it? Holy cow. Well, we've cleared up quite good here, so maybe we could get it working like a real roundabout again now then. Yeah. Or maybe it just doesn't have to be a real roundabout just yet. Now that we have gotten the traffic to start flowing here. Now we're losing even more money now. This is frightening. Thinking before it's all over, let's place a big model building here. It's not a big building, but it takes 300 households, so it should be filling up with the people that is missing. That needs to go in here, that is here, and that wants to come into the city, and perhaps that will save our economy. Extremely frightening this is. Let's go into budget and let's cut down on the water bill then. Gaining money is, or water is a bit in the scarce, but we're still making more water than we need, so that's a good for our economy to be able to lower that. And now we're 2,500. We're making 2,500, so. And this, but a new batch of lorries and everything came just when I saw the light there, where we could clear up this mess of an intersection. All the traffic here, the traffic mess. This traffic mess here is extreme. Now, what I wanted to do is actually create a road down here so that they can turn around when they are there. Let's see how this works. This is backed up as well. Everything is getting backed up. There's coming too much traffic is coming here. Oh my god. Mein Gott, mein Gott, mein Gott. This is not good. And this is kind of horrible, to be honest. But it's nice to see that this traffic is starting to light up. Lighten up. That means that this is lighten up here as well. But this is. There is problem here everywhere. Is these 173, 148. Let's see if we can't get one more of those houses here before we, or maybe even two, just to see if we can get the financial situation under control so that I can end this episode and go to bed, because I really want to go to bed now, lads. I'm really tired. She's 5:30 in the morning and we've been playing for quite some time, over 3 hours. Oh my god. We're making money. I think we're gonna call it tonight. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I've been having fun. Hopefully you've learned something, especially about the time in the, whatchamacallit, the time traffic lights. Hopefully you've learned all about that like I did today. And oh crap, it's backed up there as well, but I can't deal with this tonight. I'll have to work on it another day. So I bid you farewell. I bid you good night. I just gonna fall into bed now and hopefully sleep for a couple of hours. So do like, subscribe, comment, whatever, and do have a wonderful, wonderful time, and I will see you again. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye.